Let's do a swatch of the product in my hand. Let's do a swatch. Makeup on my legs, which is super because, yeah, who doesn't need makeup? Me. What up, birds, and welcome to my face. On today's little adventure, we're going to explore drugstore finds. None of these are going to be new, but they're new to me. And, you know, if you haven't seen it, it's new to you, right? So, what can I say? Let's have some fun. So the first product we're going to look at today is Milani. Can you read the name? I'm not even showing you the name, am I? Womp womp. There it is. Milani. This is Milani's liquid lipstick, metallic lip creme, and it is called Amore Matte. Is it matte? I don't know. I didn't do any research for this. Let's find out. Here is a swatch of Madame. Ooh, look at how dark and rich that is. Can you see that? Let's see what it looks like on the lips. Especially since I'm looking paler than a sheet at the moment. All right, so this is your girl on the lips. That is Amore Matte by Milani. One more again. I gotta say, I'm loving this color. It's so dark and rich, but it wasn't a huge pain in the ass to put on, which, let's be real, you know, I mean, honestly, when I'm doing dark lipsticks, that's usually what I have a problem with, is building. And I didn't have to struggle with this at all. And it's metallic, which is like the hottest thing right now, right? So, you know, yeah, wow. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's already dry. It's been maybe like less than a minute since I put it on. So that's pretty crazy. And the color payoff is amazing. It did not take more than one dip to get this. Granted, I probably made a little bit of mess of the lines, but hey, I'm putting on lipstick in a camera. Gotta cut me a little bit of slack, right? Or not? What? Please? Anyway, the next product your girl has for you is another Milani product. Another Milani lipstick. Oop. And here is the name. Can't really see it though, can you? It is Sangria 21. So apparently I'm all about the dark colors today. Let's give this a looky-loo. Oh, this has an interesting smell to it. What is that? Cucumber? I don't know. Let's find out later. Alright, and there it is on the lips. Yeah, this is a really good another. Oh my god. A really good another color. I mean, sangria is a crazy appropriate name for it. It really does have that sangria rich, tasty tone to it. And so far it's really comfortable. I did not give you a swatch. Let me do that. So there is a swatch of that color. And that is, again, the Milani lipstick in 21 Sangria.
Boom! Yummy!
Alright, Alright, so the rain has come along to sing us a little lullaby, but let's not let that stop us. Hopefully it is not crazy loud and obnoxious. So, the next drugstore items we are going to be reviewing are by Pixi. Pixi by Petra. Do you think that Pixi is independent? Is Petra independent? Who are these people? Who cares? Let's find out if their products are any good. Okay, so the first palette I have here is Plum Quartz. Very reflective of the awesome lighting I have around me. Whoop whoop. You know what actually is kind of cool and I really like about it is that it opens up like this, right? So that's pretty cool. Bloop, bloop, hit the camera when you open your product. Awesome work there. Oh boy. Alright, so of course it comes with the, you know, double-ended applicator, which actually is really cute. Oh, it's got Pixi written on it. I don't know if you guys can actually put one down before we do the other, huh? I don't know if you guys can actually see that. Probably not. That's okay. Take my word for it. It's there. Alright. So let's get some swatches done of the Pixi by Petra from Quartz. There are no color names, so I'm just gonna call them by number. Oh, and I should mention that these are from the Mesmerizing Mineral Palette lines, I guess. Whatever. They're cute. It looks like they're gonna be fun, so let's find out. Okay, so here comes swatch number 1. Alright, so it looks pale, like me. But it's pretty pigmented, I have to say, you know, considering. And you can see there's actually like quite a lot of kickback. But that's okay. Alright, so the second color, number 2. Let's give this one a little swatcheroo. Alright. So these are all proving a bit hard to see on film. But it's this lovely pink shimmery color. Gosh, what would you describe that as? What would you describe that as? I would describe it as a lovely pink shimmery color. My descriptions are spot on, folks. So, there's color number 2. Alright, let's dive into color number 3. This one is significantly darker. They do all seem to be a bit shimmery, which, you know, I actually kind of like. But I know that for some people, they really just need that matte brown or that sort of medium matte color as a blending or a crease. So if that is something that you want, you are not going to get that with this palette. That being said, again, I really don't mind. You know, I'm all about sparkle and glitter and being obnoxious, so not that anyone could tell that from my videos. Anyway, so here is color number 3. Again, these are not showing up super well on camera. But this is like a nice chocolatey brown. I would say it's a milk chocolate, not a dark chocolate. You know, everyone's got to have their little milk chocolate things with sparkles in it. Glitter is good for the soul, okay? Just eat it. Let's dive into color number 4. Let's see, color number 4 is kind of like a taupe, I would say. And it does not appear to have a whole lot of payoff in the swatch. Let's try that one more time. Color number 5 is definitely the plum of these plums. And there she is, folks. Alright, and last but not least, color number 6. And I should mention that these palettes come with 6 shades. Again, there's no names on them, which, you know, is okay because it's a drugstore brand, and I think really the packaging is quite pretty. So, and finally we have color number 6. This is the darkest, as you can see, and wow, that was an easy swatch, huh? And it is a brownish color, so here you go. Here is the palette. One more again. And this is Pixi by Petra. Mesmerizing Mineral Palette, Plum, Quartz. There is 5.76 grams of product in this palette. I don't know how that compares to anything else. It's a drugstore brand. Who cares? They're pretty, they're pigmented, and I cannot wait to try them on the eye. Again, if you want to see how that looks, what I do with it, what I think about the final trial of it on the eye, actual wear, check out my Instagram, ibis_etanialise. There she goes. Alright, and the second palette we have is another Pixi by Petra. And this is Silver Sky. It is another one of the Mesmerizing Mineral palettes that the last one was. So it has the same information. It's 5.76 grams or 0.20 ounces of product. Alright, so let's get to swatching. Swatch. Swatch. Let's go swatch. Yeah. Swatch, 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 swatch. So we're just going to do this like the last one. Okay, color number 1. So you can see it's a very light white. I want to say it's silvery, but it's really not. It's very like shimmery eggshell, which might be a little contradictory, but let's see what she looks like on ye old hand. So there she is, and it even shows up on my pale skin, so that's saying something, huh? I bet it'll be really bright on the eyes, maybe like a really nice highlight color. Yeah, so there's color number 1. Let's check out color number 2. Color number 2 actually looks like it might be a matte, so that's interesting because the last one did not have a matte color. Hard to say. So here is color number 2. Number 2, come on out, yeah. 2. All right, let's give her a swatch. Right, and there is color number 2. Okay. When I look at color 2, it really is just sort of a nice, not white, but kind of a very white-sided beige matte. So that is a nice touch. I like that in this palette. And again, you know, people who want that matte color, I'm not sure if this is going to meet the needs because it is very light, but it would be an excellent like eyebrow kind of highlight, or even if, no, I don't know if I'd put it in the corner of the eye, but either way, you know, you do what you want with your palette, okay? So here is color number 3. That is a very dark gray silvery color. Don't know why the camera refuses to focus on everything today, but nuts to you, camera, because we gonna keep going. Okay. So here is swatch number 3. Ooh, I like that one. That could really do a very dramatic smoky. Actually, this whole palette looks like it'd be excellent for dramatic smokes. But as I'm looking at it, it's actually more of a, oh yeah, actually it's very like taupey. It's a light taupey gray. So that's exciting. I did not expect that from this color. I really have nothing more intelligent to say about that. On to number 4! Right. Color number 4 is a purple. And let's see what that looks like. Here you have her. I mean, what can you say? It's a slightly shimmered purple. Yay, purple! Okay. Color number 5 is a very shimmery looking in the pan, purpley gray-y, happy time goodness. Again, this palette is called Silver Sky, so makes sense, right? Alright, so let's get in on color number 5. Feels like it's almost like a blue, doesn't it? Like seeing my eyeball over the swatch. And look at it, yeah, like look at my swatch. Alright, so there's color number 5. And last but not least, we have color number 6, which is the true blue beauty. Let's see if it's as pretty on the swatch as it is in the pan. So I'm interested to see how these blend on the eye, to be honest with you. I mean, the swatches are doing pretty good. They feel good. They seem to be pretty pigmented. But who knows how they'll blend. So that'll be an interesting test. We'll find out. I will find out. Your girl will find out, okay? Just stick with me. And by stick with me, I mean, you know, like Instagram or stuff. Did I mention it's raining? Okay, and the last 2 drugstore products I have to review today are both fixing powders, I guess you would call them. We have NYX HD Finishing Powder, Poudre de Finition, getting fancy. And we have Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. Now I admit I just bought these out of curiosity to see, you know, how do they perform? Do they actually do what they're supposed to do? What does the color look like? I am not all that experienced in powder. I mean, really, I'm not all that experienced in makeup. I am no expert. But I enjoy it. It's fun. Anyway, I just wanted to see what they would look like, and you know, maybe I could find a cheaper alternative to my bae, Laura Mercier. Let's be real, I'll never replace her, but hey, I could have a side piece, which is acceptable in makeup. Alright, so first up we have Essence, and here is the powder. It has like a nice little pattern in it. You know, hey, make it stand out. And let's see here. It is 0.28 ounces of product, and it says extremely smooth fixing compact powder for a matte and natural finish all day long. All day long. Yeah. Helps to blend blush and foundation colors together. Fixes makeup when applied as finishing powder for all skin tones. I understand the whole invisible powder thing, but I'm not really sure this is going to be for all skin tones. But, you know, hey, maybe it is. Let's give it a good swatchy-foo. Swatchy-foo, oh my god. Swatch. Let's give it a swatch here and see what it looks like on the skin. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. It's pretty white. I will say it's very nice to the touch. It doesn't feel grainy or have any of those little chunky feels to it. I can't think of a better word. Probably grain was it. I've already used it. Whatever. It doesn't have that feel to it. So it does feel like a higher end, soft, you know, baby powder type feel to it. So that's nice. You know, good job to Essence for that. Let's see if it blends out. So I'm not sure if you can see this on camera, but I can still see it on my skin just a little bit. So I'm actually interested to see, you know, what that would look like over makeup. I guess, yeah. Guess we'll find out. All right, so the next product is our NYX Finishing Powder. And here is that. And in this, you are getting 0.28 ounces as well. So far so good, consistent, that's nice. And let's see, the back of this says translucent HD Finishing Powder. Finishing powder. Reading that twice. Softens the appearance of fine lines and pores while reducing shine and mattifying. Okay, so it keeps it simple, that's nice. NYX is one of those brands I have to say I'm pretty, I don't know if I want to say loyal to, but I really love them. Their lipsticks are amazing. Their eyeliners are amazing. I'm wearing the Epic ink right now. I smudged it out a little bit with a black powder just to kind of give it something different, but that eyeliner is amazeballs. So if you haven't tried the NYX Epic ink eyeliner, run out, grab it right on your face. Your life's gonna be better. Okay, anyway, so back to the powder. So let's give this a swatch. Ooh, and see. Ah, okay. So there it is. So I got a lot more of that on my finger than I expected, but I have to say, it does not make you dig into it, so that is very nice. I hate when you get a powder and you have to really dig into it just to get it to work for you. Why am I digging? I don't want to dig. So let's see how she blends out. Okay. Alright. Well, I will say that when I blend it out, I don't see it. I'm not seeing it on my skin. I don't know if you guys are seeing it. Probably not, because I'm as pale as the ghost of Christmas future. Past? Past. Anyway, so it's very nice feeling. It does not have a grain to it. It's very soft. Very, I don't know if finely milled is the correct terminology for a powder that's in a compact like this. Maybe? Anybody want to educate me on that? Educate me? Kindly educate me. There'll be no sass. Except for me. Okay, so there you have it. Those are our drugstore products for today. I have to say I'm pretty pleased with all of them, actually. I'm very interested to see how the Pixi eyeshadows blend on the eye, you know, what they look like, because, you know, swatches can be misleading occasionally. I mean, usually it's a good indicator, but sometimes you get more payoff in a swatch because you're using your finger, whereas you would use a brush on your eye, or maybe use your finger, I don't know. You can, but in this instance, I would be using a brush on these, so I'm very interested to see how the brush picks up the product and how it blends. And as a follow-up on those lipsticks, I left the swatches on. It's been maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and there they are. This one has dried down completely. Let's find out if it budges. Okay, so maybe just a little bit of a ghost of a product come off, but really, no, I mean, you really can't see. It doesn't look like it's budged at all on the hand, so that's pretty cool. And it's still got that like nice metallic sheen to it, but I do see where it's gone matte, so that is nice. I really look forward to testing that as well. So I'm happy to see that these products, you know, seem to be really good quality. The drugstore game is really picking up. All right, so I said so a lot, I guess. So what? So those are your drugstore products for today. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to hit subscribe down below where the subscribe button is. It's the red one. And don't forget to like on this video and stay tuned for my next one. Thanks!